Hey Coos! Welcome back to Season 5, Episode 11.
Of the fair and balanced news you can trust. Let's go to our Journalism 1 team to see our school interviews.
Here with
Eric. Angel.
Jalen Standifer.
Cecilia Razzo,
Caroline.
Elizabeth,
Giselle.
Sydney.
And we're going to be asking Sydney some questions regarding school and things like that.
Tell me something that you like about this school or community.
The lunch, it's very tasty.
My friends and the food.
We all believe in the same thing. We could really come together and work together to achieve that one thing.
I like that my girlfriend goes to this school in this community.
I like the fine arts community, if that counts.
I like my friends.
There's like a lot of people you can be friends with.
Then you can get along with everyone. You can just start conversation with someone and you can just get along instantly.
Next question is, what is something you dislike about your school or community?
I don't like how childish people can be and how immature people can be, especially about the most mundane things.
The people here, the community, like left and right, all I see is people just fight, argue, and yell. You see, like, why can't we just all be friends?
The teachers in AP.
That I don't know if this counts that we're 5A, so we have to go against richer schools in UIL and sports.
I don't like some of the teachers.
Yeah, just probably the classes.
Yeah, I'd say some classes is I'd rather not. But that's the only thing I hate. Honestly, I like this school.
What is something that you're worried about in your life right now?
All the work and all that, and choosing a career and all that.
Yeah, wondering on what I'm gonna do after high school, and trying to figure out what I want to do.
Not getting shot up or having a school shooting in our school.
One day I'm going to grow up and I'm not going to be famous.
What if one day I grow to be taller than 5'7"?
My grades.
Whether or not I'm gonna be rich or poor, because I really don't want to be poor. And have a family of 6. That's a nightmare, to be honest.
Something I'm worried about in my life right now is the political and economic state of our world. But for real though, it's getting bad out here for the adult world, especially for us kids that are becoming adults. So it's a bit worrying, just a little.
Regarding your education, what is something that is frustrating you right now?
I think as far as my education right now, I would have to say getting ready for college, and just getting ready for the adult life period. Transitioning from a child to an adult, it's not hard, but it's a bit more frustrating than one could expect. So it's definitely a learning process going into it.
Oh yeah, my grades. My grades are diabolical. I have 2 zeros. I have a 30, a 50. My GPA is down. It's horrible. It's horrible.
My grades.
Your grades? Oh, okay, that's right.
I gotta write a 5-page essay and it's due in 2 weeks and I haven't started.
That it's a lot of work and I do a lot of stuff outside of classwork. And so I be procrastinating a lot and I don't be getting my work done until the last possible second.
My grades.
Trying to get at least all A's and B's and get extra the credit enough to succeed.
I think just the future. What am I gonna do? Everything about the future. Yeah.
And our last question for you, Sydney, is list something that you think teachers are frustrated about right now.
Definitely grades. I know a lot of kids who spend the last minute turning stuff in, and I could just only imagine how frustrated that could be for teachers, especially dealing with 100 kids for one specific day.
The kids.
The kids.
Yep.
That's it?
The annoying ones. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing their work. The kids that don't do their work. Kids that yap all class.
Grading the assignments.
Probably trying to keep their students in check and trying to get them to pass by the end of the school year so they don't have to repeat the grade or something.
Their attitude.
Me.
I think that their job is relatively easy. I don't think there's anything that they could be frustrated about. I mean, teenagers are the easiest people to deal with, right?
Right. Okay, thank you, Jalen.
Bye!
Okay, well, thank you, Sydney, and back to the studio.
And now on to sports.
Tuesday, April 8th, softball plays at Joshua. Varsity at 5:30, JV at 7. Friday, April 11th, softball plays versus Burleson. Varsity at 5:30, JV at 7.
Track competes in area this Friday and Saturday at Joshua.
Tuesday, April 8th, baseball plays versus Burleson at 7. Friday, April 11th, baseball plays versus Burleson at 7.
Tuesday, April 8th, tennis JV competes in a Legacy Cowbell tournament at 8. Now let's go to the sports segments that y'all all enjoyed last week.
Sports Flips, where athletes get a chance to show their skills in other sports.
Hey Cougs, this is SNTV. I'm Makai, and we're back with our new segment, Sports Flip. These are our contestants. I'm here with
Casey,
And what sport do you play?
cheering softball.
Go girl. I'm here with
Javion.
Wait, what sports do you play?
I play football and I run track.
And I also had the pleasure of being at a meet with him yesterday. This guy's the man, guys. Or not yesterday, last week, I'm sorry. And I'm here with
Bryson.
And what sports do you play?
Football.
Are you good?
Y'all gonna see.
Debatable. And I'm here with
Rohoff.
And what do you do?
I play soccer and I'm an athletic trainer.
Yes, she declined me water on the sidelines a couple times. And I'm here with
Sophia.
And what sports do you play?
Soccer and cross country.
All right, so on this episode of Sports Flip, we're going to be doing golf. And what the contestants have to do, they get 3 chances in order to get the golf ball into the cup. All right, we got our first contestant, Javion. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. All right, I'm going to give you a countdown from 3. 3, 2, 1. That boy got it on the first shot. Boy, that boy's something else. I'm telling y'all, look out for him. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm gonna say beginner's luck on that first shot. 3, 2, 1. Hey there, man. That boy couldn't even get it in the cup. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, maybe he needs to stick to track and football. All right, we're here with our second contestant, Rohoff. Are you ready? Okay, I'm gonna give you a countdown from 3. 3, 2, 1. Okay, she tried. Okay, let's put in our mind she's left-handed with a right-handed golf club. Okay, so things happen for the worst. All right, 3, 2, 1. I ain't gonna lie, it must be the wind in the atmosphere. You ready? All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Let's stick to training in soccer, actually. All right, we're here with our third contestant, Bryson, with his first attempt. You ready, Lil B? Let's do it. All right, 3, 2, 1. Boy, ain't nobody, and all their attempts went far to the right. I don't know what's going on. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. See, he going too slow with it. He need to use that body weight to put some power in and get it in the cup. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, we got our fourth contestant here, Casey. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, bro. She's actually, you see the power behind that? That's the power that she uses when she's playing softball and getting strikes. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, that gotta be the best attempt I ever seen. This is the greatest softball athlete I have ever seen in my lifetime. All right, we got our last and final contestant here with her first attempt. Are you ready? Yes. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Hey, you seen that? I just did? That was me. That was my fault. I ain't gonna lie. That's the reason she missed that one. All right, we got Sophia here with her second attempt. Are you ready? Let's do it. I seen the power and I seen the effort. But you know what else I see? I see a student athlete. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. She hits. Oh, it don't go in. She tried her best. She tried her hardest. It didn't work out for her. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to these post interviews. All right, we got our second contestant here, Rahaf. How do you feel with your performance today?
Oh, I suck.
Yeah, so she made 0 out of 3 attempts. Do you think golf is a harder sport than the sport that you participate in?
No.
All right, I'm here with Casey. Okay, how do you feel about your performance today?
I tried.
Yeah, you tried. Do you think that golf is harder than the sport that you play?
Kind of.
If you guys don't remember, Casey plays softball. Is she good at it? Yes, she's the best softball player I've ever seen. Way better than Janiyah Hodge. We got Sophia, who was one of our contestants. I can't remember what order she went in. How do you feel about your performance today?
Terrible.
Sophia also made 0 out of 3 attempts. Do you think golf is harder than the sport that you play?
Yeah.
Golf part, it might be. I ain't gonna lie, because this is some of the worst performances I've ever seen in my life. All right, we got Bryson, who was one of our contestants. How do you feel with your performance?
First of all, I want to say shout out to One Take. Y'all get y'all.
Hey, how do you feel about your performance?
My bad. Anyways, I'm the best golf player ever. So that was just a warm up. You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about allowing Dej Loaf to beat you, bro?
He's not better than me. I wouldn't let anybody 5 foot beat me. But okay.
Seems like we got a little bit of friendly competition in the atmosphere. We might have to run this back. All right, I'm here with our first contestant, Javion, the winner of Sports Flip. Hey, say, boy, how you feel about your performance out there?
You know, exquisite.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. For you to come out here and play 2 other sports and then come out here and excel at a sport that you don't even do, how do you feel about being so great?
You know, I should have did golf, you know what I'm saying? Try something different.
I ain't gonna lie, guys. I think he'll be D1 in golf. This is the best man I've ever seen in person. I feel the aura going into my veins right now. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people call you Dej Loaf. How you feel about that?
You know, I don't feel too well about that one. Not that one.
Hey, do you think you could go D1 in golf?
Yeah, D1, D2, for sure.
All right, thank you.
Hey Cougs, today I'm here with
Khalil.
And he is one of our all-star cast members from the Theater UIL competition. And I'm here to ask him a couple questions. Okay, so what did you do to prep yourself for this competition?
When I went home, I would have to look over my script multiple times and repeat all of the lines to myself over and over again. Before I went on for a scene, I'd have to repeat the lines to myself just to make sure I had them down. Because my character, he had a lot of lines, especially the short ones that were back and forth. Especially there were lines that would go on for 3 pages, and I would just have to keep repeating them myself and learn them. And yeah, that's basically what I did.
Sounds like a lot. Well, so how long have you been in theater?
I've been in theater for 6 years, since 7th grade, I think. I really like it, so.
And how do you feel that you won this competition?
It was kind of weird because, well, I was excited obviously, but it was kind of weird because I've never really won like an actual award for theater before. And I wouldn't say that's because I'm like bad or anything, but I think it's just a sign that I'm getting better and better. And that's kind of how I decide to interpret that.
That's good. You should be very proud of yourself because it seems like you did work really hard for this. Hey Cooks, today I'm here with
Cecilia Raza.
and she is one of our other award cast winning members for the UIL theater competition. And I'm here to ask her a couple questions. Okay, so what did you do to prepare yourself for this award?
To prepare myself for the role, there's a lot of poetry in it, so I kind of had to like go into like what all the poetry meant, and like that was like the main thing.
Okay, and how do you feel that you won this?
Super good. The last 2 years I didn't do as well as I wanted, so it was pretty epic to get this one.
Well, you should be proud of yourself too, because this is a very big award. And so, what did you do to prepare yourself for this award?
To prepare myself, I guess, I don't know, it was a lot of memory because I'm basically talking like throughout the whole show, so I guess like prepare my voice, like, you know, warm up my voice and make sure I know my lines.
So is this your first award winning?
The first award I got in 8th grade, I got top performer, and then the last 2 years I did get honorable mention all-star cast.
Period, that's good. And how long have you been in theater?
I've been in theater since 8th grade, but I've been kind of like performing since I was like 8 years old.
That's good, that's good. Well, I'm really proud of you for winning this award. And this is all we have for today, so bye, Cougs! Now to the announcements.
The food pantry at Mission of Arlington is at an all-time low. So faculty here at Seguin will be holding a What's in Your Pantry food drive. Donation boxes will be located in room 210. Please donate what you can.
Also, starting today and up to April 11th, we have what is called What is in Your Closet. Let's donate slightly used clothes till summer and in the spring. Thank you for watching SNTV.